If you run a small business, you know how hard it can be to gain new clients while staying on a tight budget. And although paid advertising can seem like the easiest way to expand your reach, it's not always the best or most affordable choice. However, there are powerful budget-friendly methods to find clients that focus more on your effort than on your wallet. And these approaches don't need a hefty advertising budget, but they do take some dedication and a lot of your time. Hi there, it's Adrian from Numero Uno Web Solutions, and in this video, I'm going to explain 2 solid ways to help grow your business online without having to pay a single dime in advertising. So let's go. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into it and say that organic search engine optimization and a robust organic social media strategy are the 2 best ways to promote your business online without having to shell out any money on advertising. And the main reason, well, it's really quite simple. The major benefit of these organic strategies is how their impact builds over the long run. Where paid ads stop delivering once you stop spending, SEO and social media can keep producing leads long after your initial work. An optimized website may bring in new business months or years later, while a loyal social following can result in steady referrals and repeat customers. However, it's important to know that success with these methods don't happen overnight. SEO usually takes 6 months before you'll see significant results, and it can take just as long or even longer to build a thriving social media audience. This delay can be difficult when you need results quickly, but the secret lies in learning how to maximize your time and effort with these strategies, knowing when to do it yourself and when to consider getting expert help. And in today's AI world, it's even more imperative that you know the ins and outs of SEO and social to gain that advantage over your competition. So how to harness SEO to win more clients. Optimizing for search engines remains one of the top ways to connect with clients who are already interested in your offerings. So when people search for terms like plumber near me or top legal services, they're primed to hire. This is called user intent, and you just need to be visible to that user and match their intent. Now, I'm going to get more into that in a sec. Now, SEO, it can seem intimidating, especially with its technical aspects and search changes, especially with the latest AI. And those latest AI-driven tools actually have simplified the process for local businesses, making it more straightforward and effective. Modern SEO isn't about keyword stuffing or trying to game Google's system. Instead, it's about answering the real questions that your future clients have. AI-based tools help you discover what your audience actually wants and coaches you through creating helpful, thorough content. Now, this smarter approach revolves around 3 pillars. So the first pillar is content tailored to search intent, which I mentioned before. So instead of guessing what your market is searching for, today's tools analyze search trends to show you precise questions and issues your potential clients care about. What this does is it lets you craft content that's targeted and relevant. You also have contextual and topical relevance. This is the second pillar. So search engines now value content that covers a topic deeply and thoroughly, not just matching a phrase. So tools powered by AI can suggest related subtopics, giving your content more depth and credibility. And the third pillar is superior user experience. So factors like page speed, ease of navigation, mobile usability matter more than ever for your rankings. So many AI solutions can highlight technical improvements to help you offer a better website experience. So the question is, can you be a DIY SEO expert for your own company? Well, just like anything else, from renovating your office to handling your own accounting, yeah, you can do it on your own. SEO, whatever. Thanks to user-friendly tools and guides, most local business owners can cover the SEO basics themselves. But the trick is to focus your time on the tactics that give you the greatest return. So for example, if you're a local company, you want to prioritize your local SEO. For many businesses, your immediate geographic area is the best place to compete. Start by claiming and perfecting your Google business profile. This step will make you more visible for local customers searching nearby. So make sure your business name, your address, your phone number are listed consistently around the web. That's your site, your social, any directories that you're in. Collect your customer reviews. Always reply to those reviews, demonstrating your commitment to service because reviews can heavily influence your local ranking. Build a result-driven content strategy. So develop resources that answer the top questions and concerns of your target customers. So for example, financial planner might write articles about retirement strategies, while a contractor could share do-it-yourself guides for a kitchen rental or advice on when to hire an expert. Remember, quality beats quantity. One in-depth post often outperforms several short ones. So use analytics or AI-powered research to spot related topics or FAQs to enhance the breadth and value of your content. Now, let's talk about, though, that daunting technical SEO stuff. So you don't need to be a coder or an IT expert. Simple changes can make a big difference, like using Google's page speed insights to find and fix those slow loading pages and ensuring your site looks good and works seamlessly on mobile devices. Set up your website so it's easy for both people and search engines to understand. Use clear navigation, descriptive titles, and organize simple URLs. And to be upfront, this is where you might want to outsource. You might want to find a coder, somebody who knows web development, somebody who knows web design, an agency to help you with this part. Because if you screw up your site and it's down for any length of time, it could completely sabotage your business. And like I said, many business owners can make great headway on their SEO alone, but there are situations when hiring SEO professionals makes sense. So if tech problems are stalling your website or you're competing in a saturated marketplace, outside help may be worth the investment. As an agency owner, we can step in when you're too busy to manage the work yourself. We can do all the back-end research. We have the tools to do it. So if you are looking to hire a firm, look for a firm with a track record of openness, education, and look, if anybody's guaranteeing you instant rankings like 30 days or overnight improvements, rank for this keyword in a week or less, it's probably a scam. Quality SEO is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And here's a tip from somebody who's been doing this now for 13 years. Even when you outsource, you need to stay engaged with your agency. You need to share your unique insights, your customer knowledge. You know your business more than anybody else. So your agency is going to want to know everything about your business. They want to be reminded about it. You want to review the suggestions from your agency. You want to review the content to ensure that everything fits your goals and business voice. And from personal experience, it usually takes the first 30 days for us to really know our clients, to really know what they're talking about, to get the inside scoop on their business. So just so you know, when you are working with an agency, always do regular check-ins, progress updates, so you both are understanding the results, the reasoning behind the recommendations. The agency is learning a little bit about your business too. Okay, so that's the SEO side of things. Let's talk about social media to build client relationships. That is the second free way of building your web traffic and through organic social media. And you don't have to rely on the paid promotions to gain traction through social. The best success stories are usually grounded by posting authentic content and truly engaging with your audience. While it's definitely going to take longer to see results with ads, organic followers are usually more loyal and likely to recommend you to others who will become your customers. Key is you want to pick the right channels. So focus your energy on platforms where your ideal clients are active. So LinkedIn for B2B, Instagram or Facebook for, lifestyle brands, B2C. If you want to do TikTok for a younger generation, do TikTok. I suggest also YouTube. Video is important. As you can see, I do video all the time, and I'll be upfront. It takes a little while to create script. It takes a little while to research ideas, and it takes some time to shoot video and to edit the video. But in the long run, it's going to help build content for your business, and it will help you become that expert in your field. So find out where your competitors are. Pick the platforms where you're comfortable. Remember, be authentic. Don't try to chase everything. Just be authentic. You don't have to, comment on Sydney Sweeney and her American Eagle ad all the time. You don't have to copy everybody. Just do what comes naturally to you. Okay? The issue that I see with a lot of my customers who, have some obstacles is staying consistent, to be able to record and batch content on a regular basis. Like I put long videos out on YouTube every Thursday. You need to make sure that you're grouping those content creation sessions into blocks. You're doing a bunch of stuff. You're not doing it at the last minute. Create a week's worth of content in one batch. Get an agency to help you. That's what we do. We give ideas. Use scheduling tools. Use things like Hootsuite or Sendable. It's going to help you in the long run with creating more content that's more efficient and is going to help you get the maximum impact. As far as topics goes, try behind the scenes stuff. Showcase your process. Highlight recent projects. Be transparent about what you do, how you solve problems. Education material, tips, and FAQs, they work great no matter what your niche is. Don't be afraid to give value up front. Your expertise can attract serious leads. People like doing business with the experts. So show that you're an expert in your field. And whenever possible, include genuine client testimonials or stories, with their permission, of course, because what this does is it humanizes your business and it makes it easier for new clients to picture themselves working with you. Okay, one last thing. I want you to focus on responding to any community comments. So you're going to get direct messages, you're going to get comments. You need to be interacting with those comments. Social media platforms reward conversations, not just numbers. So if somebody asks a question, answer it. Don't be afraid also to ask a question in your comments. Build partnerships with local enterprises or professionals in your field. That can also open doors to referrals and new audiences. So don't be afraid to go and talk to somebody else and record it on social media. Do an interview. You both will benefit from it. You're doubling up on the amount of followers or viewers you're going to see if you both post it to your channels. So here's what to expect with regards to SEO or social, with regards to timeline and progress. So like I said, count on at least 6 months of steady work before you see significant gains from SEO. Really, the exact timeline depends on your market, your site history, saturation, how consistently you work on the optimization, a lot of factors, but stay dedicated to it. It will grow. And to track the growth, don't just measure the overall traffic. Traffic's great, but improvements in rankings for your chosen keywords and growth in your backlinks or your site authority. With regards to social, it could take 6-12 months of active posting and engagement on social to start seeing results. You might get new business leads sooner, especially if you're networking, joining local or online groups, but don't get hung up on the vanity metrics like followers or anything like that. Look at engagement. Active conversations are much more valuable than raw numbers. Oh, and by the way, if you're liking this video, I want you to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe to my channel. Okay, one last thing, and that's monitoring your results. You can do it for free. You don't have to pay to monitor results. You can use Google Analytics, you can use Google Search Console for your search performance. Social channels can show you some free data on post performance and audience trends. LinkedIn's a great tool. They have a good impression links as well. And then use the numbers to see what's working, what isn't working, refine it. Keep a log of where the new leads are coming from. Even if you have to ask a client, how did you find me? Note the results. And then over time, when you log this, it will show you which channels are working. Look, generating business without an ad budget takes planning and sustained effort, but the rewards are real and they are lasting. Both SEO and social media create assets that keep working way past your initial investment. So look, my advice, straight out, don't try to do everything at once. If you enjoy writing, start with some SEO, write some blogs. If you prefer visuals or conversation, focus on social channels. Do a video like this. Do a quick thing on your phone, some posts. Just do it regularly. Do regular posts. Try to keep a schedule. And remember, posting regularly is more important than just being perfect. Also remember, the companies that excel with these approaches see them as ongoing investments. So a few months from now, your hard work in creating all these content and videos and blogs and what have you and optimizing your website, they can create a client generation engine that keeps running even when you're not constantly marketing. And look, if you really want to drill down on growing your social media, I want you to head over to this video.